My name is Jane Ellen Iber. I'm a poet, and I have been my entire life. I have spent the last 35 years teaching poetry in schools, in nursing homes, in homeless shelters, in prison, and with veterans, with every age group. And I have found poetry to be the greatest joy of my life. I write a poem every day, and I've been doing that for 2,022 days in a row. So I find inspiration everywhere. But your inspiration, those of you who are going to be writing a poem for this contest, should come from a teacher or program that has really inspired you, moved you, maybe changed your life. And when you write about this person, here's a couple things to keep in mind. Writing is about showing and not telling. So show me by using great action verbs, by using similes and metaphors, by using onomatopoeia, personification. Those particular figures of speech will help you show and not tell. Also use your five senses. Make it so that we are there with you. Perhaps even write from a different perspective, the perspective of a desk that's been in that classroom for the last 30 years. Your poems do not have to rhyme. All poetry doesn't rhyme. It can rhyme. There are all different kinds of forms that you can use. But let the idea of something that has particularly inspired you through a teacher or program at your school be your inspiration. Poetry is for everybody. You don't have to be a certain size, you don't have to be a certain weight. You can excel at poetry and self-expression where perhaps in other areas you haven't been quite as strong. Poetry can show any mood you're in. It can wind its way around a feeling and explode like a flower. You know, it's available for everyone. It's as if words are hanging above us and we can pull them down and build a poem and speak about how we feel in that moment. I tell everybody to listen to the lyrics of music. Often the lyrics of music have rhymes in them that give you good ideas to start with. So listen to lyrics. You can read other poetry, but mostly open up all your senses to the world and then translate that into a poem. I would suggest that if you don't know where to start and you're in middle school or high school, you can pick up the anthology that was edited by Billy Collins. I think it's called Poetry 180. And I think it's about a poem a day. But the reason I like the book so much is that it exposes you to, 300 poets or something. And then when you find somebody you like, you can go out and buy their books and read more about that specific person. Whether you are submitting to a poetry contest or not, the greatest thing and the most important thing is to enjoy the writing. Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. And don't forget that revision is a big part of writing. It doesn't have to be finished the first time out. Feel free to keep working on it, and maybe have another set of eyes look at it so that they can see if what you're saying is coming across.